from powers like fear induction, density control, portal creation, molecule manipulation, to manifesting 9 eyes. Comic books have always created characters that were more than a little bit strange than your average character.
No, 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 no.
In 1970 to 1985, the iconic superhero named Clark Kent, Superman, same guy by the way. Now a lot of people know that. Anyway, being one of the most powerful characters in all of pop culture, while having set abilities such as super strength, speed, agility, invulnerability, flight, heat vision, cold breath, x-ray vision, microvision, and etc. You would think the writers would be like, alright everyone, that's enough. If he were to keep going, he would be unbeatable. I'm talking about Yu Kishimoto. It's the 21st century and they are still making him gain new abilities, even in the modern era. Here are 7 weird superpowers the character Superman has had over the years upon his creation. Number 7, super mathematics. We all know every Kryptonian has a really great memory. You could even make an argument they all have perfect recall, which basically means photographic memory, being able to tell how many beans in a jar just from having the knowledge of how much one bean weighs is beyond outrageous. Number 6, super ass. Since the first time Superman appears to the public, he has been seen with dozens of mysterious powers, come and go depending on different interpretations and takes on the character. One is the ability to create a shield in which he could catch villains and keep them tangled up by throwing the leather ash from his chest. If you didn't know, it stands for hope from his home world. It's a cool concept, which only appears in the 1981 movie created by Richard Lester, cut of the Superman 2 film, although many fans didn't like it because it made the film more campy and goofy. Number 5, super ventriloquist. This is a power that most Kryptonians possesses. It allows them to project their voices onto other objects with enough skill and precision that it always fools people. It also enables them to perfectly imitate another voice. This ability allows Superman to communicate with others from far away without using communication equipment. This ability was first introduced in the Sliver Age era. In Action Comic issue 276 by Robert Bornstein, Court Swan, and Wayne Boring. Number 4, Electric Superman Red and Blue. In February 1999, DC will publish a one-shot storyline called The Amazing Story of Superman Red and Superman Blue. It's a story where Superman is split by a truck created by Cyborg Superman Toyman, created by writer Dan Jorgen. Superman Blue and Red superpowers are energy transformation, phasing, energy manipulation, conversation, blast, energy field, teleportation and transportation, appearance altering, absorption, track the beam, light generation, computer interference, advanced senses, EMP, and portal creation. Number 3, body alteration and shapeshifting. From 1938 to 1956, the Golden Age, an era where comic books began to become more popular than before. It also the era in which would lead rival companies to create superheroes on their own to amass to emulate Superman's success. Anyway, Superman was capable of completely altering his physical appearance along with his clothing, and able to change his face, hair color, and grow and remove facial hair, after being kidnapped by a race of white aliens. So what did Superman do to break free from the clutches? He physically rearranged his face to make himself resemble one of these foul creatures. Number 2, time travel. My first time watching Superman time travel will come from watching the live action movie Superman the Movie in 1978, starring the late actor Christopher Reeve, where as usual Lois Lane is in some kind of trouble, but this time she was actually killed, but from an earthquake, so natural causes. I always thought one of Superman's villains would be the one to end her. We don't talk about that storyline anymore. Anyway, Reed had portrayed that moment perfectly. The anguish in his face, the pain he felt, the display of expressions as he watched her lifeless body on the ground. Number 1. Super weaving. In 1960, we the readers would be the first to be introduced to one of Superman's most unforgettable superpowers for a good reason. Super weaving was a superpower the writers thought it would be a good idea. Honestly, these guys had to be higher than giraffe nuts. I mean, I could go on and on about it, why the man still wouldn't need this ability. But in this particular story, or case, it just made sense, I guess. Actually, in the real world, you could probably use this ability to become rich, fashion designer. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I take everything I said back. The superpower is really broken. I wish to see it on the big screen one day. Come on, James Gunn, put this in Superman 2 or something. I don't know. Comic relief, I guess. Did you know on Earth 22, which is basically the Kingdom Come timeline, the Flash on that Earth daughter is Kid Flash, who is Iris West, created by writer John Broome and cover artist Carmine Infantino. Debuted in comics Kingdom Come issue 1, May 1996. By the way, the Flash on this Earth is the greatest version of the Flash, not Zoom from the CW, but the Monarch of Speed, Wally West. Earth 22 Flash is way more OP than our main timeline one. This Flash is able to use cosmic awareness, in which he can use to see beyond his own dimension. Dimensional travel, he is able to use his speed to travel to other planes of reality. Flight, by running so fast he is able to break free of gravity and propel himself into flight. And vibrational construct, he is able to leave a magnetized vibration of himself in order to create holographic messages. I don't know if the main timeline Wally is capable of doing that on a whim, but I could be wrong. Fact check me and let me know down below in the comments.